Can you tell me a little bit about the analysis that you did for the police department?
Yeah, we studied traffic stop behavior using data from 2015 from the Dubuque Police Department. And we compared the data from the department to some benchmarks, some observational benchmarks, which we went out and watched traffic to develop. And we looked at two aspects of the traffic stop behavior of the department, the decision to make a stop, and then the outcome of the stop.
And what were the results of your findings on those two?
So on the decision to make a stop, we found no disproportionality and no difference between the benchmark, essentially, and the percentages of drivers stopped in terms of racial characteristics. So that was a good thing. So, you know, that would be evidence. We didn't, in other words, another way to say it is we didn't find any evidence of racial profiling in the decision to make a stop. We did find some disproportionality in arrests. We're still not sure if that was due to bias or some other factors. More analysis are needed. The data set needs to be refined a little bit. And then there was a slight difference in citations, although that wasn't a high level. And generally what we found is blacks are about 20% more likely to receive a citation as a result of a traffic stop, and they were, depending on which analysis you use, 2.5 to 3.5 times more likely to be arrested on a traffic stop. That's what we found.
So your reaction to the findings, the results that were presented here today to council?
You know, it's kind of a challenging word to pick. You know, you don't want to say you're pleased. You don't want to say, you know, anything super exciting, but, you know, I'm content with it. I think it validates some of the things we've been saying for a while. It validates our internal reviews, but it was good to have a good set of outside eyes with a, you know, that analytical mindset going into it. So it's a move in the right direction. It's definitely, even though there were some what we would consider positives out of it, we can't rest on our laurels because there were still some things that we can improve on. We've already started looking at on how our traffic stop data is entered, and is there a better way to do it? So it eliminates some of these questions that weren't answered in this round, you know, specifically about arrest. Why was the arrest made? And right now it's just arrest. So if we look at, we can break it down. Was it a warrant arrest? Was it based on a mandatory arrest situation like driving while barred or OWI? Or is it a situation where probable cause was developed at the scene? So I think if nothing else, it really got us questioning, is there better things we can do for our reporting? And I think it's going to move us in the right direction.